Tell us
Do you
something
have
good.
do you have anything breaking? Well, the 30-year interest rates
Starting to
are
go up?
at 2.98, which is not bad because they
2.9.
were above 3%.
Oh, that's
earlier.
right. So they came down again.
So they
came
Okay.
back
I
down a
didn't
bit.
know that.
I was going to say I got quoted 2.85 on a 30-year
When?
yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
So they do float around a little bit. Listen,
Shame you're not going to qualify for that loan, Jonathan.
I'll try my best.
as long as rates stay below 5%, you're going to continue to see home prices go up. And just anecdotal, I had the folks that run the gym that I go to are moving out of town. They have that house that fits the big hedge funds box,
Mm-hmm.
and they had their home on the market for a whopping week and a half.
So 325, I think, is what you said the price range was.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
And a hedge fund came in and outbid everyone,
In cash.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
For how much?
well, I don't know.
Oh.
That
But
wasn't
they said it was
disclosed.
above the asking price. So,
And-
and they're running like 20% above retail.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying.
So the wholesalers are beating out the retailers.
Mm-hmm.
And on top
When
of that,
in the world would that happen,
I
right?
don't know. On top of that, you don't have to worry about anybody qualifying for a loan because it's all going to be cash.
Yeah.
And I would do the same thing. I'd sell as well to a hedge fund. Now,
I gave that advice to a guy at the subgroup meeting last night.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate giving that advice because
Yeah.
it's like, perpetuating, in my opinion, I guess, a piece of the problem. But-
Yeah,
But it's
Well,
like,
here-
if that's what's best for you, then that's what's
that's
best for
right.
you.
That's right.
Here's the thing. There is a box. There's a buying box for these folks.
I'm going to say there's a box. I thought you were going to go
And-
like Schrodinger's cat.
I packed that shirt, by the way.
Did you? Good
Yeah.
for you. Yeah.
A cat in the box.
Yeah.
Dr. Schrodinger.
Maybe we can make a real estate pun or something with it. It's like, the house is the box and, it's both worth, $1 million
It
and
can be
200,000 at the same time,
it can
depending
be-
on the hedge
that's right.
fund that comes
It
in.
can be in 2 states at the same time. Not actual states of the country, but
States of opinion.
yeah.
Or matter.
Yeah.
States don't matter.
So what was I talking about? All right. So my wife pointed out to me, she goes, this is not really fair that first-time home buyers are getting pushed out of the market because they
For sure.
can't compete.
Yeah.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
Okay.
What we need to do and what your real estate agents and brokers should be doing is figuring out what the buy box is for the hedge funds. And then the people that are trying to buy homes with loans, VA loans take you forever to get stuff
Yeah,
done.
That's true.
FHA, the same thing.
Mhm, mhm.
And it's not their fault. That's just the way the programs work.
Right.
They need to be finding homes that do not fit that box, and now they're not competing with them.
Yeah, but
The hard thing
then
is, how do you do that?
you're being pushed. You're being basically forced out. You're saying if you want to live in and around the city, you have to pay rent. If you want to own a home, you have to go further out
Yeah.
because those homes are not in the buy
That's
box.
what's happening.
So it's still not fair.
That's right.
Life is not fair.
I get what you're saying, but if you want to own
Everybody
a
in
home,
third grade gets a ribbon.
If you want if you want to have an edge on getting a house, then this is where you need to be buying it.
Yeah.
Or this is the age of the home you need to be buying, or
But
this is the area you need to be buying in.
But to quote you, Bill, you said if you don't like options, do nothing. When we're talking about the IRA stuff.
He'll
So-
always use your words
So
against you.
in the same thing, options are being taken away from you, and you're saying, okay, it's just part of the game.
And no, here's
I don't
the
like that.
difference.
It is part of the
And
game,
here's the difference.
but we don't like it.
Market forces are causing this. It's not a government mandate that says you can't do this. You can still compete with those folks if you want
It's
to.
market forces coupled with government mandates that created this.
I wonder if
So
we'll
it's-
add that to
it's-
the bill they're
It's
trying
it's
to.
people who
Are we still in breaking news?
Yeah. Well, we
It's a
have
good
all
point.
these
Good point.
mom and pop owners who own properties in and around the city
Mhm.
Right.
who are not receiving rents, who with the moratorium, and they are forced to sell, and they sold to the highest bidder, which is the hedge fund,
Mhm.
and then basically blocking out any other first-time home buyers to come in and buy these 2-bedroom, 1-bath houses that normally would have went to sell and picked up by a first-time home buyer,
Yeah.
but they weren't because now the hedge funds have come in. So it's two forces coming together in synchronicity that feels
I'm not arguing.
planned.
Yeah. That is kind of, we've
Yeah.
got some conspiracy theory going on over
I
here.
don't know. I just
While we're on that subject,
rant for a bit.
they had a
lot of people that would agree with you.
non-binding vote in Berlin. It was whatever they do out there in California when they don't like something, they do some sort of referendum.
Oh, there we go, dog in California.
Oh, God. No.
Poor California can't win on our show.
This was the German version of Prop 42 or whatever number you want to put in there.
42.
So they had a non-binding referendum that the people voted on that are going to take apartment buildings inside of the city of Berlin that are owned by large real estate companies, and they're going to make them give them to the city so they can take care of their affordable housing problem.
How messed
So
up
they're
is
going to
that?
take it from them and then rent them out at affordable
Eminent
prices.
domain.
Now, again, it's non-binding, so it doesn't happen, but that's what they're thinking there now, because inside the city, that's where all the expensive apartments are. Rent's gone up 13% in the last year.
Mhm.
And so, anyway, that's what's on people's minds.
Yeah. So what do you think? You've made enough money on that house. You need to give it to me now.
Exactly.
right.
Scott says we're just trying to think of UFOs.
UFOs. I love that.
I think that they're actually called UAPs now, not UFOs. So it's an
What does it
unidentified
stand for?
aerial phenomenon.
Not to be confused with the
A phenomenon.
unidentified submersible vehicle.